Hi, I'm filming in this great location. I hope to give us lots of positive vibes as we kick off this compact video series, Life on the Frontline as a Social Entrepreneur. So let's dive right in. When you decide to solve a social problem in the world and start a social enterprise, you are opening the door to positive change in your life. You will meet new and interesting people, maybe travel to places you have always wanted to go to. Stretch yourself beyond what you ever thought was possible. And above all, make a positive impact on people's lives. But, and there's always a but, be prepared. It is hard work. Running a social enterprise is a tough gig. I'm Orla Ryan, and I set up and ran a social enterprise in Haiti for women entrepreneurs. I'd like to help bring your ideas for social change to life and more easily navigate the inevitable challenges you will face without making the many mistakes that I made. As head of mobile financial services for the operator Digicel in Haiti, I was considered to be in a high-risk environment. I had a BG, an armed bodyguard. We drove around in an SUV above the crowds. I won't deny, it was kind of cool. I did feel important. But I also felt sadness, shame, and sometimes a bit embarrassed as we drove past women merchants selling their products on the side of the street in 35-degree heat and dust. My decision to get involved in social entrepreneurship wasn't complicated. I simply wanted to make these women's lives that bit more bearable. It is a daily struggle for them to keep their existing business afloat, and they find it impossible to grow in any sort of sustainable way for their future. With that in mind, and with a mix of my heart and my head in my decision making, I chose to focus on supply of new ladies' lingerie. Pants to Haiti was born. Let me give you an outline of what you can expect in this compact video series. In episodes 2 to 5, you will meet the team on the ground and my very informal advisory board. We will take a closer look at the social problem we set out to solve, and I will share with you how some great solutions were dismissed because of local social norms. We will map the customer journey from how the women merchants became aware of Pants to Haiti right through to distribution and sales of ladies' lingerie. An exercise that highlights in this case how I did not understand well enough the context these women live and work in. I will share how we measured success, both social and economic, something I believe social entrepreneurs need to fundamentally reframe. In episode 6 to 10, I have condensed a get to know better session on our competition and key stakeholders. Questions we will ask include: why were we facing little or no direct competition, and should we have done more with local manufacturers and mobile money service providers? We will take a little longer to get through the operations session. It is one I feel passionately about, giving you food for thought on how you might set up your operation to run more effectively. You will find out that I included e-commerce as part of the solution with an online mobile store, and it didn't quite work out as I had planned. Lastly, I will share with you how I funded Pants to Haiti and how I believe funding is sometimes just a sticking plaster on a social problem we don't truly understand. So who will benefit from my story? Existing social entrepreneurs who may already be on this journey. Just skip past the parts you already know. You, if you are just thinking about starting out. Corporate enterprise, including mobile operators, financial service providers, FMCG, with teams on the ground who want to better understand the needs of women micro-enterprise. Impact investors who would like to be a little more informed about the operational realities. NGOs and donors to extend your existing portfolio of know-how. I tell the story as I see it, and we will meet many superheroes along the journey. If you are ready to turn your ideas for social change into a reality, my story is for you. Thanks for watching. See you in episode 2.